Hey guys and girls, my name is Alan and today I'm bringing you another gameplay commentary on another match of multiplayer in Black Ops 3. This time I'm showing you both a new map and a new game mode. Well, for my channel. I mean, I don't know if you've seen it before, but I've mentioned that I was going to try and bring something different, and this is both a new game mode and a new map. So, pat on the back for me, right? But also, can I get a huge congratulations? Well, okay, maybe not a huge congratulations, but can I get, you know, a sort of small round of applause for managing to keep up with my schedule? I said I was going to try and upload on a weekly basis, and I think I managed to do it now for the past 5 weeks. So, you know, I gotta say I'm a little bit impressed with myself. But don't forget that I do this as a hobby. I don't do this as a job or anything. So that I've got off my own back and you know, stuck to my own schedule basically. Which is, if you know me in real life, you'll know that I don't generally stick to schedules that well, unless it's, you know, work related, that sort of thing, where you sort of have to be there. But anyway, enough about that. Let's down to the gameplay. So as you can see, I'm playing. Well, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm playing Safeguard, which is one of the new game modes introduced with Black Ops 3. And as I've mentioned in a previous video, it's one of my more enjoyable game modes. I do like the game mode quite a lot. Basically, it's two halves, so it's a round-based game, and whoever's on the attacking side has to escort a robot. I don't know if you saw it there in the background, it got disabled, but you have to escort that robot from your side of the base, your side of the map, to the enemy base, as you can see, which is marked there as goal. So the attacking team will always start on the same side, and the defending team, whose job it is to stop you from escorting the robot, whether by disabling the robot, as you saw earlier, or by killing the players trying to escort the robot, and they'll always start from the same side as well. So as you saw there, I have joined this game late, but I mean, you know, I think I've made an impression. I've joined late, but I've got stuck right in there trying to help escort the robot, getting a couple of kills, you know, so, you know, and, well, I mean, this is not the first time I've played this game mode. There's a couple of half attempts, which I haven't uploaded, and I won't upload because those were like joining the tail end of matches and stuff like that. You know how it is when you try and find a game. Sometimes you just get constantly put into games which are already in session or complete no-hopers, and obviously I'm not going to upload any of those because that's just pointless. So as you see, the sides have switched now, and I'm now on the defending team. So my objective is now to kill the enemy players and stop them from escorting the robot. And escorting the robot basically just means you have to stand within, I think, 2 meters of it or something. I don't know what the real world distance is, but something like 2 meters, it seems like that. And basically, if you've got players standing within the distance that I've just said, the robot, too much watching Olympics and stuff. The robot will progress forward, so it'll just walk at a, I don't know how it kind of. It walks a little bit quicker than I mean, like, players walk, but it doesn't run, even though I've seen it run before, and I don't know if I've uploaded that yet, but there's a video which I've recorded of the robot just sprinting, and it's funny as fuck, but I think it might have been a glitch. I could have been hacked, to be fair, I don't know, but anyway, that's another video for another day. So I don't think the number of players impacts how quickly the robot moves. You'd think it would, but I think in the essence of fairness and just to keep things consistent, it's just the robot will move as long as there's a single player within range, a single attacking player within range. And the more players you have, I mean, it doesn't, as I said, it doesn't increase the speed, but so it's one of those games where it can be quite tactical. So as long as, like, say 5 of you are clearing the path and, you know, just pushing the enemy back, then it just takes 1 of you really to escort the robot. So yeah, it's as I said, it's an objective-based game mode, obviously. And if in the in the highly likely event, I should say rather, that the game goes to a tiebreaker, you have to play overtime. And overtime works kind of similar to how it works in Capture the Flag. So you'll start again, attacking team and defending team. You go back to your original starting positions, and then whoever sets the quickest time for escorting the robot wins the game. So I mean, it's one of those games that can be over really quickly if one team is really dominant, or if both teams are equally balanced, sort of thing. The game can drag out for a long time, and that's one of the things I kind of love and hate about the game, is that if you're doing well, or if both teams are doing well, and you're doing, like, on your team you're doing well, you're getting a lot of kills and stuff, the game could effectively drag out to like just under 20 minutes. So it's a 5-minute round, so if it goes to overtime, that means you've got to play another well, however long it takes for the opposite team to get the robot to the base. But I've seen matches where the game will basically be 20 minutes long, so neither team will get the first 2 rounds as a win, therefore it goes to overtime, and then again both teams will sort of slug it out to try and get a good time for the second round. But it always goes to like 4 minutes or something. Well, not always, but it can go to like 4 minutes and stuff, and so you can play ultimately a 20-minute game of Safeguard. And if you're doing well, as I said, on your side, then you can like rack up a stupid amount of kills. I don't know what my highest score is, but it is up there. It's like 70, 80 kills in a single game of Safeguard. So as I said, you can do serious work if the game goes on and the teams are sort of well balanced. So yeah, I think that about explains the game mode. I don't know if there's anything else I need to oh, actually, I didn't really talk about the disabling part, did I? So as you see there, the robot says it's rebooting and now it's back to standing up. So you can disable a robot by shooting it, by using kill streaks, score streaks on it, or you can just straight up use like rocket launchers and even the auto lock anti-air weapon. I can't remember what it's called now, but you can use that as well to disable the robot. And I believe like those weapons take off a massive chunk. I think it's, you see the little outline there is sort of a hexagon, 6 sides. I think every time you hit it with an RPG or well, not an RPG, it's called an XM53 I think, or if you use the lock-on weapon, I think each of those hits takes off a 1/6 of the robot's health. And basically when the robot is drained down to 0, if you're the last person to do damage, you get a nice chunk of XP, which well, XP and score streak, which you saw I got earlier. But also it disables the robot, and it goes conveniently into that little yellow rebooting phase, as you see there. And basically the robot just sits down, it doesn't move anymore, so the attacking team can stand all they want as close next to it. It won't go anywhere, as you can see there. And then once it reboots, it will stand back up, and that means that the enemy team can once again escort it. Okay, now I think I've fully explained everything. And as you can see, this team really just, I don't know what it is, but they seem to have given up or something. In fact, I haven't really seen them really try to attack the objective, which is a bit of a shame because it doesn't really show off the game mode that well. But as I said, I've got plenty of Safeguard games recorded for the future, so there'll be a lot more to enjoy. And as I said, I've got some pretty decent kill scores, so I really do look forward to showing you those matches. But as you can see, this game's come to an end now. They were sort of, I don't know if they were spawn trapped or they just weren't playing the objective, or maybe they just were new to the game. But as I said, this was recorded a long time ago, end of November. So I mean, it could be that everyone's still just learning the game, and I just happened to get lucky because my team sort of knew what they were doing, and we were just pinning them down and just mowing them as they came towards the robot, and not really letting them get out of the spawn, to be fair. Yeah, I know joining games late doesn't always pay off like this, but I think I did quite well there. I will of course let the medals roll towards the end of the video so you can see for yourself what I got. But that'll be it for this video today. So if you enjoyed the video, consider tapping that like button. I really do appreciate it. And for more content, stay tuned. But until the next video, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you later.
Oh,